this is Lady Boulay. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. Well, y'all, I want to ask a question. What happened to the black men, these social media black men, a lot of these red pill and these manosphere types, they were all going to get them some passports and they were going to leave the United States, or some of them were going to get them some white women. They were going to get them some Latinos. They were all going to get some Asians because they couldn't get along with black women because black women are so difficult and black women are not feminine. Black women are not friendly. Black women are this, that, and the other. Now, there has been a shift. Now it seems like these same men cannot stay out of black women's business because black women are just going on doing about the same thing. Black women been doing the same thing. Black women have not been talking about going to getting a passport to go somewhere else to get men from another country. Black women have really not made a big deal out of dating white men or Asian men or Latino men. Black women pretty much been going on about their business, getting degrees, being the most educated, opening the most businesses, just doing what they do. But now it seems like those men, and I'm not talking about all black men, because some black men have never left the black community, never left black women, and never threatened to. Never threatened to. But I'm talking about this specific group of black men. Oh, get your passport. I thought they'd all be gone by now. But now they have circled back on black women. And I noticed it with Sierra and Russell Wilson. They just cannot get off that man's back. Now to the point that they've got about 4 or 5 kids. I think she's pregnant again, about to get pregnant again. So every time they get a big conversation going about Russell Wilson and Sierra, they'll drop another baby. So the man that's getting babies with the woman is the one with the relationship, not the men on social media. So they weren't able to do anything with Sierra and Russell. So now we've got a new couple on the radar, and that's Klay Thompson, the basketball player, and Megan Thee Stallion. Now they seem to be enamored with each other, and I'm all in for them. I'm hoping for the best for them. People keep saying it's a publicity stunt, but if it's a publicity stunt, it's a damn good one. I'm enjoying the publicity and the stunt. So they post things about their relationship once in a while. Today, they posted him eating a meal that she cooked, catfish, fried catfish, and spaghetti. And you got these black men, and I'm on TikTok. I go to TikTok. They're all over TikTok. Oh, they need to talk to Klay Thompson. They need to tell Klay Thompson not to eat the spaghetti. You're not supposed to eat red food cooked by a woman. This all kind of ignorant stuff that I don't even know where that came from. And I ain't never even heard about it. I was 50 years old before I even heard about that, because in my family we didn't go with those old wives' tales, because my mother didn't even believe in hoodoo. There would be people in our neighborhood talking about hoodoo, that somebody had hoodooed somebody. Well, my mother said, I don't believe in no hoodoo, because if these Negroes could hoodoo somebody, ought to hoodoo these white folks and get some of this money. So we never believed in it, but there are black people who believe in stuff like that. Now they're playing with Megan Thee Stallion and Klay now on social media about that. But that's not the point, because, ignorance runs rampant in the black American community. But the question is, why are these men in this man's business? They are all over Klay Thompson about Megan Thee Stallion. Now, what happened to them going on with their lives? What happened to the passport bros? The other week, they said they were coming back here with these venereal diseases. But what happened? What happened to all these white women they were gonna get? Did y'all see the new trend the white folks had about the black boyfriend effect, all ending in disaster? So I think they kind of played out with the white women. But what about the other women, the Asian women? One guy went all the way to Thailand just to have a Thai woman who didn't look any better than he did to call him fat and ugly, and laughed at him with her family. So that's the kind of success they're having. But they really need to stay on that journey because black women are thriving. Now, Donald Trump has caused a setback, but, you know, this too will pass and black women will get on with their success. So now they circle back around on black women. Now, Megan Thee Stallion, they can't stand her. She's horrible. She's a snitch. She ought to be really in jail for getting shot. Let them tell it. But now she has found a man who seems to value her, and they can't stand it. I'm rooting for her. This guy might not be the right man for her, but I want her to succeed. I want her to win because I'm looking at her from the standpoint of a 30-year-old woman with no parents, no grandparents, no siblings, and I don't know what happened in the car when she got shot, but apparently everybody else knows. But according to the court of law, somebody's in jail for it. But even so, she's been through a lot, and I want her to win. But these black men cannot stay out of black women's business, or they can't stay out of black men's business. They can't stay out of the man's business. They like the men, but they can't stand the women. I just think there's something wrong with that. So anyway, y'all, tell me, when did this trend start with men not being able to stay out of other men's business? And I'm not talking about all black men. Let's be clear. Y'all know I've had a problem with that manosphere ever since I've been on social media. And so I'm just wondering, how come they haven't made anything work in their own lives that they have to keep meddling into other people's business? The good news is there are black men who are only concerned with their relationship as relates to how well that relationship is going to play out on the basketball court when the new basketball season starts.
Klay Thompson is officially about to re-enter his prime. Megan Thee Stallion's got the brother eating catfish and spaghetti. He's getting real home-cooked meals from now on. Klay Thompson over for the entire NBA season. Book it.
This is the attitude that I like to see from black men, from black people, not to be hating on somebody else's relationship, but to be looking at it in a positive light because they're the ones that have to make or break that relationship. And y'all, I'm not exaggerating. On that page are videos. Some of them are funny, some of them are cute, some of them are supportive of the couple, but there are some that are just downright hateful and mean. I realize that Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion are a celebrity couple and they are posting on social media, so everybody gets to have their say. But you do reveal something about yourself when you take such a hard stand against people that you don't even know. And I don't understand it. So why do you think they can't mind their business? Why do you think they're in other people's business? Why do they feel like they need to advise grown men who know what they want against the women that they have chosen? Why do you think that's the case? Let me know and have a good evening.